Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. Let's just see what's happening here because we have a few important things to talk about. Remember, on last video, we talked about the heat wave happening and everything. So apparently today, Sunday, might be the maximum temperatures across Spain, like the hottest day. So especially Spain and southern France, but mostly Spain. So this is the European model, shows like 43 degrees across spots of Lleida into northeastern Spain, and like especially also spots in northern Catalonia, few other spots, central northern Spain, including like even like Murcia into Cordoba, 44 degrees in the south as well, 42 even to 40 southern Portugal. So please stay safe in those areas. But this is not the whole picture. Here, there's the role model, this high resolution model, and it even shows like 42 degrees close to the coast, like not far from Barcelona on the coast, like 41 degrees for 42 degrees on the seas near the coast. Yesterday, the maximum temperature in Barcelona was about 38.9 or something. So today, most expect that you surpass that. So this model is very accurate, but I still think that a few local neighborhoods, a few areas might exceed 38 degrees today in Barcelona. And although the model is just showing like 31 to 33, yesterday there was some cities further east, they even got to like 38 degrees, like a city that's showing some 30 degrees today. So I still expect that temperatures could surpass that because, for example, earlier in the afternoon, the model shows 35 degrees instead of 33. So, like some 35, and then later, apparently, it warms up for further inland to 41, 42 degrees further inland. So, please, please be careful because even some locations on the coast today might have some heat indices close to 40 degrees. So, stay safe in those areas, drink a lot of water. In some areas further northeast into southern France and northeasternmost Spain, close to 40 degrees or even like even to 41, 42, a few spots. And if the heat really persists, I bet it can be higher because even today there was another map I saw showing like 45 degrees near like Saragossa and these areas like 45. There might be the heat indices, but temperatures could approach that. Like this model shows southern Spain even to 45. So stay safe in those areas. Southernmost France, more than 40 degrees as well, and also central-ish France, but northern France is quite fine, like around some 27, 28 degrees, but southern France still very hot. So please stay safe. Watch out for these red warnings, like many regions of Spain, red warnings. So please stay safe. You can click on the different areas here, and they're not showing the exact temperature here, but it will be more than 4 degrees in all those areas. So please stay safe. Be careful. Some warnings across France as well. Spots of Eastern Europe. There was some warnings for thunderstorm spots in Eastern Europe. So stay safe in those areas. And this is why. So the European model shows some scattered storms across Central Eastern Europe today, Sunday, Monday, still a finger or two further into Southeastern Europe, possibly like even Central Italy in those valleys and mountains, a few spots near Greece, Kosovo, Bulgaria, the possibility of a few storms. This is like hit or miss. You might get a storm or might not, but just be aware. Still on Tuesday, further into Bulgaria, Central Italy. Wednesday is another situation you are about to witness in a few minutes from now. So stay tuned for that because it will be important. So now let's just check if there's any dangerous heat further into Eastern Europe. There's not much, just across Russia, spots of Turkey, especially southern Turkey, central Turkey as well, and Italy. Central Italy, those areas Monday, Tuesday, still shows like by Monday and Tuesday gets better across Spain and Portugal, but still a few spots in the 30s, especially Wednesday during the night does lower down, give a relief, and then Wednesday afternoon does show like some better temperatures than northeast. Still in the south some 30s, but much better. So by Monday, it will start getting better across Spain. But stay safe today in southern France and those areas. And northern Europe is quite fine, and even a few spots kind of chilly. But then Monday, Tuesday, southern Scandinavia is slightly warmer. And still, like some nights might even get cold in the mountains. So yeah, Wednesday, and because of this massive below average temperatures there. So be aware because there's like this negative North Atlantic pattern that's allowing some cold air from the Arctic to sit down. So be aware, but no significant precipitation, just a few areas. Like let's check the whole time frame here. So until Wednesday, most of southern Scandinavia is fine, just in the north from a few fronts. And then until Sunday, the 22nd, does increase in Norway, even to 100 meters near the coast, a few spots. And as you can see on this image as well, further south in Central Europe might get pretty interesting. So let's see here now some like this pressure map that might help us. So shows like these higher pressures now, and this goes Monday, Tuesday starts lowering a little bit across Central Europe, especially Wednesday, Thursday, as this low moves further east into next week. So let's show you the rain finally. So now it's quiet, just a few afternoon storms in the Alps, as always. But Sunday shows like today's Sunday, but into Monday already shows storms on the Pyrenees. So tomorrow, Monday, the coast is fine. You can still have your beach day, but if you are in the mountains, be aware, especially on the Pyrenees and further south in the Iberian Mountains. And then Monday evening, this kind of dies down, but still storms in a few areas. And then Tuesday, this grows again, especially for France. Some severe storms possible, southern France, and then central-ish northeastern Spain. The central coast still fine, but storms might approach the coast on Tuesday. But mostly in France, like central France, some stronger storms, northeastern Spain. Wednesday already shows scared storms across France, the Alps, Switzerland, and Italy. So in all of these areas, be careful throughout the next week, especially Wednesday. This goes later into Wednesday evening, some stronger storms in Italy, spots in the Alps, and like does show some storms near the coast, northeastern Spain, Wednesday. So be careful. And then Thursday shows like especially maybe some severe storms near the Adriatic Sea, still in the Alps. And then this goes Thursday is not showing too much in Spain, but especially like across Slovenia, Croatia, and those areas. Friday shows a few showers more in Spain, storm or two. Saturday still in Italy, a few showers possibly. And Sunday shows another round of storms in Spain. So we'll keep watching. But I checked the same map like one day ago, and it showed a bunch of storms Thursday in a place that's not showing storms today. Like today, it's not showing storms Thursday, it's showing storms Wednesday. So just to give you an idea of how much this changes. This changes all the time. So even if I showed you like today is showing storms Wednesday, this same thing here might change tomorrow and show Thursday. So don't stay locked to what I'm showing you now. Stay tuned to the weather updates in your local area just because this changes a lot. But we'll keep updating this into next week. And Be aware, just some rain accumulation for context does show until Friday the 22nd. A lot of heavy rain spots of the Alps into the HIXC, some 94 millimeters, spots in Italy, into France, especially eastern France, into Switzerland, and also shows like until Friday across Spain from those storms, northeastern Spain. But if I put this until Sunday the 24th, alright, increases because of those other storms I showed you on Sunday. So be aware, and until Monday the 25th does increase across spots in Italy, even to 100 millimeters until Tuesday. So be aware those areas and stay safe from those storms. First, be careful the heat today and then those storms there. So stay safe, and just for context, there's this high resolution model. The arome, it shows a shower too on the Iberian Mountains today in central Italy and in the Alps a few storms. But Monday, these models are showing some very big storms on the Pyrenees there, central northeastern Spain, not on the coast, but in the mountains especially. So be aware tomorrow, Monday, and the rest of next week. And also throughout next week, we'll be across Southern Europe chasing some thunderstorms. So stay tuned to our Discord server. If you have Discord, join on the description below because we will put some very cool images of cumulonimbus clouds and potential thunderstorms if we find any across Southern Europe. So stay tuned and also check the YouTube posts. They have some cool things, but I highly encourage to join Discord. There's a lot of content there. So let's see what else is there going on. So just some cape. It also shows the role model, some cape across northeastern Spain in those areas. In the high mountains, not that much, but near the mountains, that'll be more juice for those storms. And Tuesday looks very busy across France, but this doesn't have Tuesday yet. But once it does, w- we'll make another video because Tuesday is looking very interesting. So be aware those areas, but please be careful today across Spain, France, that heat wave. So be careful. Just checking the European model if it has something like for Tuesday. So it does have those storms there. It does have some cape across France, close to 1000 joules per kilogram as well. So be careful throughout next week and stay safe. Let's see here if they have any interesting hail maps. So already shows Sunday today, a finger or two across central Spain, the Mediterranean, but especially Monday, already showing some larger hail probabilities on the Pyrenees spots of Spain. I don't think you'll reach the coast, but you never know. Storms are so unpredictable, so stay tuned to your local forecast and like stay safe. Let's just check if there's anything like in Russia or Far Eastern Europe because I don't think I touched too much on that. So let's see. It shows like a low pressure there now. Sunday, a few storms in Latvia, northwestern Russia, a few spots. So do be aware there. Be aware Tuesday into Kazakhstan and Russia still shows a few fronts and a few storms. So be careful, stay safe.